All right, David Halpern of Mastery Consulting. Hello, accountability partners. We're going to talk about the all important topic of leverage and delegation. And I've got to push your buttons on this video because, man, you're afraid of it. Man, you don't want to invest the money on people. You try to avoid it like the plague. I don't have enough money. My spouse won't let me do it. And part of the problem is this paradigm you have that I got to hire a rock star that's $5,000 a month full time to handle my stuff because that's what a lot of the coaches teach you out there. And that's just a fallacy. So let me give you some business skills and tools so that you can break the ice and start building your business, for Pete's sakes. Please listen to me carefully. I'm sorry to throw cold water on you, but if you wish to break through to a new level of production and hold it there, you ain't doing it without the help of other people. Ain't happening. You've got to flood the funnel. And once the pipeline starts going crazy, you got to get help from the efforts of other people. Business owners understand that leverage is only accomplished effectively through people and to a certain extent, technology, mostly people. Interesting? Okay, let's give you those tools. Ready? The first thing you do when you're overwhelmed or stressed is recognize, be aware of the fact that you need help, and you create what's called a capture list. A capture list is just a list of the tasks you'd like to delegate. Oh, by the way, big, small, now, later, doesn't matter. Make a capture list. We overwhelmed ourselves just a couple of weeks ago in my business, wonderfully so. But now we got to deal with all the loose ends and all the headaches. And now I'm working nights and weekends in Roslyn too. And, that's not what we signed up for. But in order to break through to new level production, there's no avoiding it. Now we got to get the help that we require so we can hold that level of production, make that the new normal, and build from there. So now we have a capture list. 16 items was our list of things we'd like to get rid of or get off our plates. And we do a cost-benefit analysis. So the next column is cost. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you love to get this off your plate? What's the SWEC at it, the cost of you continuing to do it on a scale of 1 to 10? Then there's the benefit column. The benefit column is pure financial. How much more money will we make if this particular task is taken off my plate and handled capably by someone else? And when you take those two numbers, the cost and the benefit, I like to add them together to get a prioritization. In other words, the ones that are such a drain and I'd love to get them off my plate in cost and have a big financial upside, shouldn't we be trying to tackle those first? Now, so what do? Then we go get help. How do you recruit? Where do you get these people from? There's no great people out there. Where are all the good people? My own clients say. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know them already. You know 200 people, and they know 200 people each. That's 40,000. If you can't build a spectacular business from your own database and get help for leverage and delegation, build your team through your own database, it's simply because you haven't opened your mouth and talked to people and shared that you need people. People. Look, we hired 3 new people in the last 3 weeks. And they all came from our database. One directly from my wife and my own network, and the other 2 from our network's network, if you will. And the only reason we found them is because I kept telling everybody everywhere we need help. By the way, keep this in mind. All of them are full-timers. Now they have work. Great people are already working. They're not looking for work most of the time, but they are interested in additional income part-time. Funny how that works. Funny how full-time people, by the way, are looking to make extra income and can do it in a short period of time because they're so much more productive. Those are the rock stars out there. Now, here's the key. What I like to do is I don't like to overwhelm people. Some of you work with coaches that say, give them a list of 30 items to do, and you drown them. You drown them. They're overwhelmed. They think you're a crappy leader. You don't think they're capable employees. You never have any conversations about it, and it fails. I like to start people with one task only. You know what I really like to do is read them the list of the 16 items in our case that we wanted to delegate and say, which one would you like to start with? Which one? And I'll walk you through how they work. You learn. And by the way, when you're ready for a second task or even a third, you let me know and we'll keep growing your income from there. By the way, how do I decide how much to pay people when we start? I pull the number out of my you-know-what during the conversation. Start small, build up people from there. I hope this loosens you up, this short conversation about prioritizing things you need to delegate, sharing the list with people, going through your own networks, and picking them off task by task. By the way, here's a punchline for you. I hate paying hourly rates. You get what you pay for. I'm not interested in hours. I'm interested in productivity. I'm interested in my stuff getting done. Look, one of my favorite lines that I like to share with people, as awful as it sounds, is Look, Joe, let's pretend I hired Joe here, right? And I know Joe, or he's through our network. Joe, if this task works out well for you and we end up doing this for a long time together, I'll love you forever. And Joe, by the way, if this doesn't work out for you, if it's not your favorite task and we don't work together forever, I'm going to love you forever anyway. I'll love you forever no matter what. I just need these tasks done. Folks, build your business by delegating projects. In another video, we'll share how do you macro manage the project so you spend very little time with those folks, but know exactly what's going on. My question for you today is, from all of this video, this lengthy video, what one idea caught your attention that might help you break through the ice in order to lever and delegate?